Hi, welcome to the channel, Train Station 2. Alright, there's a system glitch due to the Gem Spender Traveler 999. I was first and I've claimed that 350 coins, and then eventually when I claimed the rewards, system glitch, and because of that there's a system error. Anyway, I'm happy to claim DUSTPIERCER, and I do not really worried about the 100 coin, and basically just get a big box. Alright, so this is the start of the very long fourth competition, but nonetheless I managed to score really well. Actually, there was a huge gap created, but then I mean, you could breach any gap as long as you are rich enough and throw all your gems and all your money into the game. Okay, so with that, there's no real hard and fast rule in terms of working hard. It's about being rich or not. So this indeed is an 899 player, and then this Traveler 999 is a 704 player, but yet end of the day Traveler 999 won the game, all thanks to the lot of money being spent. Probably a lot of gems were thrown in the last second. So that's how things work out in Train Station 2. You call it unfair or not, it's up to you, but apparently as long as you like it, you prefer to spend money in the game, by all means, really thank you so much, because then we can have a free game after all. So alright, so back to the competitions itself. It wasn't easy, but I realized actually I was withholding back at the end of the video. You understand, I was withholding back the last job. So what I'm trying to do is to experience whether it's possible to withhold the last job and stop at 99%. Many probably months or even a year or more ago, that would work out really well. So until Pixar decided to change the game rules whereby 99% strategy doesn't work. But apparently what I'm trying to do really is to see whether that worked out for me. Apparently in this fourth competition itself, I find myself much easier in terms of the competitors, or probably because I'm holding back the last job. So I'm not too sure whether should I let go and claim the last job, because that's hindering in terms of my total EP head start, because I have 4 jobs. I believe you have 4 as well by now. If I go ahead and claim that 4th job, which is the last one, 8/8 job, and 100% complete, that means I'm afraid we have a high quantity being asked for each time. Probably if you have already completed 100%, to let me know. I'm trying here my best to withhold at 99%, so I'm not too sure how things work out, but probably drop me a comment if you complete 100%. Do you face quantities like 1,000 or close to the 1,000? Because what I'm facing right now in 99% is about 700 plus. So really hope to hear from you. But again, probably different levels may have different quantity requirements again. So anyways, it's good to learn from each other. Just drop in the comments, and everyone else can see, so everybody can learn about it. So in this competition, I gotta share here, I did not spend a single gem. I did not spend a single buck, a dollar into the innovation center. I'm just purely playing based on what I have, because I know I just need 50. All right, so I have already 950 coins. I just need 50 coin. I didn't expect myself to be in the top 5 in the first place, so I'm really glad eventually I was able to create such a huge gap. I don't know why, but apparently the first and second place person just stops for a long while. I don't know whether is it a system glitch on their side, they can't log in or what, but apparently for me, I was at the 3rd place all along, and then at the tail end, I managed to create a huge gap, like as if they're not playing at all. So I'm not too sure whether are they stuck in a certain job or whatnot. So, but nonetheless, thinking aloud, if they have jammed so much, they will just probably jam all the way. But don't know, strangely, it doesn't happen. So I really don't know what's happening over the other ends. But nonetheless, I couldn't care less. So again, the logic center is really helpful in terms of not having to spend a single dispatcher, especially when all are being deployed out. You can continue to collect raw materials, so that's really useful. I spent quite a sum of my goal into the logistics center, probably a couple 100,000. You can see dropped to 1.6 million already, previously about near to 2, which is about 1.8 or so, because my objective is to get 2 before I cross over to Egypt. But I think it's very hard to resist the fact that your logic center can work that well. It acts as a lot of raw materials every time I click on a button when you have 3 trains in. So that's how much I spend into the logic center, whereby I just have 3 trains there, and eventually when I click like 100 over of those items, that really helpful, because if you want to keep your non-event factory working, you can actually use Logic Center very well. So Water Tower was my last job. I was 99%. I'm currently is 99% as well, as I didn't claim the last one. Had I claimed the last one, probably I would still be first, but so what, right? So that really doesn't bother me. But what's bothering me is whether would I get an easier job or lesser quantity job in my 5th and 6th competition. You may be wondering why, since I already collected all that at once, but I just want to test it out. So that was my purpose. And I want to share with you, of course. I want to test it out. If 99% still work in future, we'll work with 99%, and I can probably present to you 99% strategy. So okay, for now, those that are basically new to my videos and non-subscribers, you would understand what I meant by 99%, because this 99% I've been telling all my subscribers all along for a long time. Apparently, if you hold on back to your last job and not complete it, the system will not recognize you as 100%. So you can see me holding out back one job. By that, it means that once I'm not 100%, I may be enjoying a smaller quantity to be delivered. Again, this has not been verified yet, unless I got friends out there who can put in comments into YouTube. So nonetheless, I think I'm just going to rehold that and test it out into the competition, the 5th and the 6th competition, just for you and for myself, of course. I wanted to experience this, because it's not about winning trains anymore, because I really have it, and it's not about getting more big boxes. Doesn't really bother about that too much. I already tested out, so eventually in future when we go with competitions, should we go 100% or 99%, I use to apply 99% if the job ceiling is high, which means it's slash 30 or slash 20 jobs, whereas those ceilings are low, like slash 5 or slash 10, I'll use 100% strategy. So that was what I applied previously. I haven't been using this strategy for a long time, because then EA screw everything up, because they realized this 99% strategy. There are also people using event trains only, which they call it the ETO strategy then. But again, all this has been scrapped because no longer apply, because Pixel has plugged all gaps. How does the event trains only work is that because if you have only event trains, which are huge quantities or capacity to start with, the jobs allocated to you will be based on the trains that you have. So in that case, people who have event trains only, they enjoy, because they have huge capacity to send out, and you don't have regular trains. Because of that, it means that you can sacrifice every time there's a container, the free container come by every like maybe 5 days, they couldn't collect it, and eventually they win, because they have all the event trains of large capacity, and the quantity being asked for, it also depends on the number of trains you have. So then if you have only one train, the quantity asked for will be really small. But you can see here, sometimes now you don't even have a single train. Pixel asks you to deliver, so that method doesn't work. So the ETO was totally gone. So otherwise, ETO was a perfect strategy. The only thing is they're going to time it correctly, which means that when you go to a new region, you must be at the tail end of your event competition in a way you can collect the trains there in new region. But all that are gone, so no point in dwelling in this. But now I want to experience the 99%. Like I said, 99% if I can work out in the 4th competition, being not spending a single gem, not spending anything, and yet able to get top by right. As you can see here, it's 100 over EP difference, and I managed to claim my first spot here. You can see 350, even an icon was allocated, and the next moment this happened. Alright, so indeed, had I claimed that last job, I would have surpassed and definitely secure my first position. But this Traveler 999 has spent maybe, I don't know, a lot of gems. Okay, so given that fact, that caused a glitch, because when I start claiming, because it was already credited 350 to me, basically it's negative 100, and then now Well, yeah, our losses for the first time, but that's perfectly fine. Give some share to the rest of people. So when I started to claim my rewards, of course, I was really happy claiming this. Alright, so I was also very happy claiming the coins, and I got 200 left, which means it's correct. I got 350, and I managed to claim the first one, but when the second happens, an error happened. Right, so that's the glitch in Teams. Alright, so thank you for watching, do like and subscribe, and have a good rest. Goodbye.